Hello YouTube, this is Christonian here, and today we're doing another indie showcase. Today we're going to do Townseed, as you can see. For the next 2 to 5 minutes I will be talking about the background of Townseed and the Townseed developer, Jeremy Walker. So to start off, Townseed is in 8-bit funding right now, and it's I've currently backed it and gave it a shout out every so often. Their goal is to raise $8,000, and they're at $4,600 right now, and there's still 29 days left. So Townseed, gathered together desperate survivors fleeing from a tyrannical empire and establish a thriving town in a harsh land where only the bold gather resources, draw blueprints, train your citizens, explore ancient ruins, nurture relations with natives, fight off monstrosities, and build a nation anyone would be proud to call home. So that's why I found it interesting, because it's a mix between like Unreal World and towns. So that's why I thought it would be good for our community. I'm just scrolling down for more description. Take control of a shipwrecked survivor in the land of Hell's Cradle. From your first half-drowned footsteps on the sun-blasted beach, to building a hut out of blocks of sod, to leading a charge against a force of ogres, to the head of a powerful young nation. Every step is yours to take. Find survivors, gather resources, draw up blueprints, train your citizens, explore ancient ruins, and nurture relations with natives. He has been developing Townseed since August 2011 in his spare time, and writing an engine through XNA. So as you can see on my thing, it does have an A on it. And I'll show you. I'm just using my Xbox controller, and I'll unplug it, and it should, when I go to keyboard, see, it goes back to the keyboard automatically. And when I plug it in, see, pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so what are we doing here? So now this is a description of Jeremy Walker. So he's a Canadian. Yay! For him, he grew up in New Brunswick. I've known since I was 4 years old that I was going to be making video games. Of course, when you are 4, you don't know a damn thing about what's involved. So I just draw it, and kind of became my thing. I mess with things, some coding here and there. I remember writing a lame text adventure on the VIC-20, where you had to avoid being eaten by a giant bat. But for the most part, I was always the kid who draws. When it was time for college, I studied technical arts and animation. I had originally planned to go into business with a friend from school, which is also why I never took my interest in coding very far. But we kind of grew in different directions, so by the time college was finished, I just went into animation because it was what I had trained in, and I started dinking around with the action scripts on that side. I've worked for nearly 10 years in the business now, and I have a lot of creative experience on all kinds of different things, from games developed for clients, ad campaigns, animated series, proprietary software, except that it's always been on someone else's terms. I've always had the desire to create things for myself, and I'm tired to giving my mana away. So Townseed is my turn at really pouring myself into a project on my own terms and making something that I love. Just scrolling down. The game itself was born out of a certain disappointment with some other sandbox games. First was Minecraft. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the game, but once I had myself situated such that zombies and skeletons were no longer a threat, and the occasional creeper was just a nuisance that I had to be cleaned up after, I was left with the great sense of what now? I could build a grand castle, but why? I could walk around in it on my own, but what would it accomplish? Next was Terria. I loved the game and had NPCs in it, and that you had to build houses for them, but as I progressed through the game, I came to see that NPCs were only there to validate the existence of money. Aside from the 1 to 2 items you might actually need to purchase in order to progress, you do not actually need to ever interact with them. You just kind of build a closet for them to sleep in and throw coins at them. Townseed is me trying to take the idea of a sandbox game and incorporate the feeling of a community. I want it to actually matter that you built a giant castle, that someone will live there, and the fact that you lined the walls with lavish tapestries and made the floor out of checkered marble will make them happy and productive. That the people who come to live in the community will contribute in many ways and not just stand around to be slaughtered by teleporting goblins. There will be hostels full of starving, desperate refugees who are always begging for a chance to prove themselves, always giving you a reason to build just one more house, one more workshop, to put these people to work. And that you really need their help in order for your creations to be grand. Making a building on your own in Townseed is relatively slow progress, meant to be picked at in stages. Assigning followers to the tasks frees up time for you to explore, lay out some more blueprints, hunt or train, experiment with materials or resource combinations. Almost done. In addition to all this, Townseed seemed like a good place to start my game dev work because it is highly symbolic. The idea of starting something out of nothing and working laboriously to make it into something grand. That is what I'm doing. I have so many games in me just wanting to come out, and Townseed just might be the first step to seeing all this happen. I certainly hope so. So now that I've rambled on a good while, I hope this gives you some inspiration or impression of what I'm trying to accomplish with this tile. I'll be happy to answer any specific questions you might have as well. So he's a very open guy, and this is from Jeremy, so that wasn't my history, but this is all Jeremy Walker. Feel free to look him up on both YouTube and 8-Bit Funding. And he's always very open and fast at answering questions and stuff like that. So as you can see, I already have 2 characters, but all I did was I just go in and I try to find a bug or a crash, and I've never really found any in any of the builds. In this latest one, you can see, I guess the song ended in the background. You can see that particle effects. Before it was just an image, as like a static image. So now it's full. So we'll get into the actual game. I'll use the keyboard for this. Ooh. I'm typing too fast for it. That is different. We'll go with male. Ooh. We'll customize them. Ooh. Yeah, there's female, a Valken, and male. We'll just go with male. I just find it's sensitive, so you have to be gentle with it. Maybe I'll use the keyboard for this. Yeah. So that. Kind of almond. Trying to make like my character, or me. Wish I had a mullet like that. Be pimpin'. I'll go with that, I guess. Have dark hair. I'll go with that. Determined. Yeah, pinched. Hagrid. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Hagrid. Man, there's a lot of noses. Go with that. Kiss, kiss. Oh, that's funny. I'll go with the big smirk. Banner. Yeah, there's a couple banners, which is pretty cool. Go with that one. Go on blue on red or something like that, or maybe red on blue. Doesn't look that nice, but that's fine. And we'll go with refugee clothes. Oh, I could have used the number pad. Oh, what the? The water is shallow enough to wade through. A long, tough piece of kelp has washed ashore. Huh. I've never found this before. So this is in the closest view, I believe. So if I actually go out, there we go. Now let's go to the world map. See, look at how tiny you are on that world map. And I've explored to like halfway down the map before. Just like insanity. You got your health on the side, and then you have hardiness, focus, fighting, leadership, organization, gathering, refining, I guess? That's probably what it is. Construction, crafting, and demolition. And with all these, they can be leveled up, and they actually level up now. On the left, you can see my resources. I got these kelp whips. I don't know what they're for. I've never ever seen them before. It's probably because I zoom out to this level right away. Down on the bottom right is your map, and it kind of gives you an idea of where you are. So we're going to travel a bit, and I think in this Let's Play we're going to try to do like 20 to 40 minutes, and at least, or we'll see. My basic idea is we're going to make a pretty good like little base. Right now we can build a fire pit, a crafting table, and walls, I believe. So as you can see, I'm traveling down the coast there on the bottom right, and it's quite cool. And you can look at the map and then see where you could like maybe tunnel across through these trees, because right now you can't get through those trees. You have to go in and cut your way through. It would take forever. So see right here, we might be able to get into inner part. Yeah, I could cut my way through that, but I'm not gonna try. Yes, this might be a little bit boring here, but hopefully it gives a good idea. Like all the trees are animated, the water has animation. Oh, here we go. This is a good one, because we get down into the center of the map. Or not center, but close enough. That we're down and secluded from the shoreline. Oh, look at that. We made it like almost all the way through. Yeah. So we'll build up here on this little small lake, I think. Maybe right here with these pine trees. Yeah. Just go in. Okay, so you use X to chop and Y to destroy. I don't know if you do Y and you don't collect any resources because you're destroying it. Yeah. So if you hold X, everything has a health. And see, I collected 12 timbers that time. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to clear this area out a little bit. Just to square it off. We're going to take these two trees down right here. And this is where we're going to start. I'll walk the perimeter to give you an idea of what I want to do. I want to create a wall going up like this. Maybe a little gap in here to go into the forest if we wanted to. And a wall out here and then down kind of thing. So, use the trigger to go over to your work menu, and then these are the items we can currently make. So we have a makeshift workbench, a inyuk-suk. It doesn't really tell you what it does. A makeshift barricade, which could be destroyed by a storm. A campfire destroyed by a storm. And a crude signpost to say, this is our house, kind of thing. Or Camelot. Camelot begins again in another game. So let's do our campfire right in the middle of town. I'll just put the table right beside it. And then I think we can only do 3 blueprints right now at a time, which goes up as your skill gets higher and higher. So same thing again. Oh. Make sure you don't press too many times. Oh. Oh, now we don't have enough. Where do we want to clear? Yeah, if you get too close, he doesn't even like chopping. Okay. Let's try this again. Not destroy it. Okay. Oh my, very demanding. Okay, let's just clear this whole area out. Might have been better just to go deep into the forest. Then it'd be easy to get resources. And I'll show you guys in a sec. We'll look at my actual skills. Just to show you how it's going up. Our gathering is up about 25 or 30%. Organization, I'd give it a 10 or 15. Construction, maybe 5 or 10%. And look at how far we traveled on the world. So it's quite big. It's randomly generated every time. I've actually been started on an island, and you can't swim. I'll show you. You can't. Not yet, at least. You probably have to build a boat and stuff. Oh, we moved. Hopefully that won't be a pain in the butt to find. Oh no, I like this. I like that mapping. So we should actually build a signpost first, because I think the signpost comes up on the map. So we want signposts. Okay. There we go. There we go. Camelot. Crystonians. Tonians. First village. Oh. Oh, you can put 4 in there. Cool. I like it. Okay. Whoops. I'll just clear it out. Ta-da! Okay. So let's go back in the building. And what we want It'd be nice if it gets all built at once, but I don't think so. But they do connect, you'll see. Just like the crap. Just like the first image. Just gotta get used to that. Letting go. Maybe I should, if Jeremy does watch this, add a thing that says, do you really want to destroy this? And then you actually have to press a button. Just so it's like a temporary thing so you don't make mistakes. Or give the buildings a lot more health, so it's not just like one hit. Place that there. Yep. It's not there. It's not there. And that's it. For now. I like it. It's coming together. Get down right inside there. Clear this whole area out. Also, every tree is totally different. Like if you actually see a different tree, it's it comes up as a different resource. See those dead trees over there on my right? We're gonna go and get one of those. It'll actually come up as dead trees. I've in earlier plays when he was just adding trees and stuff like that, or gathering resources, I went around and I gathered 6 or 7 different kind of resources. And I think there was 4 or 5 different trees for sure. And I collected rocks, dirt. I keep getting too close. See, dead timber? You still get the same amount. That's the only thing I would change is slightly different amounts for different kind of trees. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go up from here. And we'll actually level our character up. And you'll see. It's pretty cool. I've leveled. Crap! So we only have 8 lumber left. And there's 24. So wish there was a way to look at your skills from this view instead of zooming out. So I hope you guys get a very good overview of this. I think I might make it just one big solid video and finish this camp off, even if it takes me an hour or 30 minutes. So instead of a 20-minute episode, it'll just be all one piece. I like it. I like how it comes around the corner like that. Did a good job. And if you actually think about it, he has actually done quite a bit. Like, just on the animation alone. Like, Towns was on forever. And then it finally got 3D animation. There is no animals yet. Not that I know of. Actually, let's just clear a perimeter around our place. It'll be like our safe zone. Like the wall. Winter is coming. Game of Thrones. 2-kilometer perimeter on the wall. We'll just imagine it's a 2-kilometer perimeter. And it looks like I did use part of that deadwood for oh, it wasn't as epic. Before it used to go it was like Dragon Ball Z, like power up. Okay. And we're back. You probably didn't even notice, but we actually lost Well, we didn't lose anything, but I pressed the wrong button and it exit right out of the game. So with that leveling up, now you can see I get 14 instead of 12. Awesome! Learn how to aim, Crystonian. Jeez. So I know I'm around the 24 or 25 minute mark now. Give me an idea. So basically I'm gonna just build a wall all the way around our thing. And probably build every single item so we get all the items in game currently. And then from now on I'll probably do just a little brief video of whatever's new in the new builds. Definitely waiting for citizens. So I'm gonna make a little hole here. We'll make a little gap in the fence. And I think once our organization goes up, how tall is this? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. So we need one more, but I don't think I'm leveled up. So when we level that up, I'll actually be able to put down 4 plans at once. Okay, so now we want the same thing. Look, we have 198 wood and 30 dead wood. So this will last us at least a little bit. So all I'm doing now is watching the progress bar. And yeah, level 2. Oh, so it's construction. It is an organization. Or no, that might be something else. We'll see. We'll see what it says. Yeah, so it was organization. So it just means I can construct faster now. Each hit does more progress. How we doing? 54, 30. So we're not gonna make it. Oh, gotta make sure we're not. Holy crap. So to get rid of these, just go up, press Y. That's a error or something like that, but that's fine. He already knows about it. Just that floating light thing stays. So I'm just gonna bring the wall down so it lines up. And I think that lines up. Oh, one more. One more. And I think we're gonna go get some more wood. Ah! Almost knocked down our wall. Wow. Yeah, we only have 12 left, which is not enough for anything, so... Too close to work. Man, you got me, like, right up and underneath it. Even though that makes sense where you would want to be, but... We'll leave it be for now. So we'll just clear out, like, a square. So not bad, like I said, for one guy. He's gotten all these animations done. All this art. It's quite playable right now. It just needs more content, that's all. Like I said, I've been playing for what? Probably closing on 30 minutes, maybe 40 almost. And we haven't had one other than that error up here. But nothing crashing, other than me pressing the wrong button. But that's just me being a goof. Whoa! I'm happy it took a lot of hits. See, that's weird, eh? How the other ones didn't take that much hits. Okay, let's see what we have. We have 32. How about we'll actually go and get stone, too, because I said I'm going to build everything. So that's why. That took so much friggin' wood. Let's do our production up here. We could maybe even make like 3 tables or something. It'll be like our eating hall plus that. So actually, we're going to go and zoom out. So let's go overworld for B. And we're going to go to world map just to see our skills. So in gathering, we're at, say, 20-30% already for level 2. And we're at 75 or 65 for organization. 25-30% for construction. And demolitions, we're at 10 because we've mistakenly destroyed stuff over and over again. I'm just going to unhook my controller for a second. Because I want to see if I can get over to that gathering. Oh, doesn't look like it. But let's go into game just so you guys get to see the controls. So X to return. So we got V to explore. X for world map. So that's the X and B. And they're side by side, pretty close. So I'm just going to put my controller back in because it's pretty much just A and B controls. And destroy. I don't know what destroy is on the keyboard. It's probably the one in between. C. Got that back in. Now I want to look at our world map. I don't see any stone though. I'm gonna go over here. There's a brown thing, but that could be just swamp though. So that's good. See that big attention mark? I think that's our signpost. Cool. So when I get into situations like this, I just don't do that. I go and explore, and then you can just walk around the edge. See, like this? And that gets you to the next square. So you can wade through water. Slows you down, but you can't go out and swim. Yeah. Barren and crumbly. So that got me past that tree that was in the way. Whoa, what's that? See that thing down there in the bottom left? It's like green and... yeah, see, it was just swampiness. Swampiness. So again, you can't really sprint on this screen. It's a little slow, but it's like Unreal World. So when you're zoomed out in this, you're actually traveling like massive distances. Like just crazy amounts of territory. Cool. It's just a randomly generated. It just looks like a cross or something on the map. It was just dirt. So here's the mountains, this gray stuff up ahead. So we're finally at stone. Because I want to build some stone. So that's a bad thing. Sometimes you load in and you're like spawned behind areas. Pretty cool, eh? I like all the destruction. I got 21 rocks. Okay, let's look at our... you need 24 rocks for one of those. So we got enough of those. Let's back out. Oop. Look how far. So it gives you an idea how big the game is. And you could have like multiple towns and like I'd like to see how he's gonna handle the nation building. But everything has animation, like even the grass. You can see the grass swaying with lush, thick grass. And you can press A on anything and it'll give you like a little description, which is kind of nice. The water animates, sun shining off of it, everything, you know. And what they should offer is once you put down a signpost is that you should be able to quick travel to it. So I'll also show you guys right here, because this is a new kind of tree, as you can see. We can go up and we're going to cut some of this down. So forest timber, that's what this counts as. And you know how ours was different. And then deadwood too. I should have been paying attention. We might have walked past a different kind of tree. And you can actually see it on the world map. Like the darker trees and the lighter trees. The actual difference between the resources or whatever. So I'm just going to go in a little bit earlier. And we'll climb through here. And then I'm going to just mow down a whole area. Oop. And you can actually cut your way through the forest if you wanted to get to your location. So I'll just do that now just to show you guys that it is possible to map your way through. Make your own path. So at the same time, I'm just collecting some timber. I'll just square this off so it looks a little bit nicer. And we're almost done. Okay. Let's do some building blueprints. We're going to do a... Okay, there we go. Just... Yeah, we'll do 3. Or 4 maybe. I don't know if we have that much. No, we don't. We're gonna just do 2 probably. Call it an episode. Whoa, almost destroyed it. I don't know if we have enough. No. Okay. And we'll build our tiki man over here. My Indian heritage. A Nookshuk. That's usually what we call him. Maybe that's how you spell it. A Nookshuk. Yeah. Duh. Very good on my... Oh, cool. I would have liked that over a signpost. Let's go here. Oh. There we go. Let's put Adahi Warrior. Equals... Oh, what the heck. I'm trying to do the equal sign, but it doesn't take it. Adahi Warrior means man living in the woods. Oh, typing too fast again. In the woods. So, this is my indie showcase of Townseed by Jeremy Walker. He's a fellow Canadian. You can find his game on 8bitfunding.com. I will have the link below. I will also have a link to his channel, which is on YouTube, and he uploads videos every so often, and there's a very good video on there that's from the 8-bit funding site that gives the full description, his background, and such. But it's from him, and it's a lot better than my description. So this is Christonian here. I hope you guys liked what you saw, and go out and give it a try. Like, maybe even buy it. I will keep giving updates for the builds. I've been following since probably build 2 or 3. And this is up to build 8. And it's like 0.08. So it's like way alpha. So this is Christonian here. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope to see you guys soon. This is Christonian here. Please feel free to comment, advice, and like my videos. The more comments and likes I get, the more our videos get spread around the internet. So this is Christonian here, signing off with another new game and another new adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.